Hello everybody and welcome back to Outbreak. Once again, we are going to be driving the Dominator 3 as we attempt to intercept tornadoes in a vehicle. So here we are in the game. Let's open up our map and you can see we have just one little cell firing out there by Westport right now. So nothing really going on with the essential products. If we hit Q and go to the next page, this is where we can see all the surface winds and the dew points, which are the green numbers underneath, the red numbers being the temperature around here. So higher dew points are what we're looking for. So we got 70s down here all along this kind of area between Prairie Hills and Eastern Falls. We can look at the Cape and see what it's doing. We'll kind of back it up here. Cape is convective available potential energy out there. So our target today is going to be between Prairie Hills and Eastern Falls. We have some cells starting to fire up here, but I'm going to go ahead and just put it down right there. So we have arrived at our target area. Now we're just waiting for storms to initiate, get a little further into this instability, and we might actually see some tornadoes out of this. Again, we are looking at these higher dew points here. So 70, 71 looks really good, especially with these temps at 87 here. And that Cape is just, looking great here. 850 millibar winds, not a whole lot happening there. But as we look at those 500s again, we have an idea of what the storm motion's actually going to be. And on reflectivity radar here, you can see we have a big supercell kind of firing up over Bakersville right now. So maybe if this stuff moves to the east, we might adjust our target area a little bit further towards this gas station so we can get more fuel and kind of wait out storms up there if we need to. Okay, so now we can look at the radar and looks like things are kind of staying to the north of us right now. Nothing too crazy. And looking at velocity, we have some rotation happening near Grassland Park right now up to the north. So we might just blast north here to try to get in front of all of that, or at least stay right here, as I think something here is going to happen. But who knows? We might have something pop up and move into this area that is much more favorable for tornadoes, but we'll see. So looking at the 500 millibar winds here, looking at that shear, it looks like it's getting better towards Grassland Park. So I think we're definitely going to go north. So as you can see now, this entire line here, it's kind of an MCS system or a mesoscale convective system here that's starting to happen, kind of like a squall line. And we have all of this severe warning. So we're going to be looking for embedded supercells, looking for good inflow in there, and also rotation, which we see right around Bakersville right now. We're in a good spot. It's all moving our way. Nothing tornado warned so far. We're really starting to see the low-level jet kick in here, right around here where we're at. So we're seeing that vorticity starting to happen here, and I really like the shear that is starting to pop up right here as well. So I still think we're in a good spot. All right, there's a tornado warning in Bakersville right now. So we're going to go south right here, and we're going to blast to the west. The cell we're on right here, the bases are just way too high. I don't think we're going to get a tornado out of it, so we are going to go down here. And I noticed as this storm here to our right got closer, it indeed is kind of scraping the ground as far as the base goes. So that's probably why it is currently about to drop a tornado. Okay, our north option is coming up on the right. It's our only option to get in the path of this tornado, which we should see it here pretty soon if it indeed is on the ground, or if it has a funnel, which I don't see anything yet. So we're making a right turn here to go north to get in the path. All right, I think we have a tornado on the ground just to our right. I think it's coming towards us here. It's definitely right there. Yeah, that is a tornado for sure. I mean, you barely make it out. I see a wall cloud. There's the tornado right there. So yeah, indeed that is. I'm going to report this one. And we're seeing which way it's going. It's moving a little bit further to the east, so we're going to turn around here. We want to try to get in this thing, so we got to do this just right. Kind of wait for it to come to us a little bit more here, but yeah, that is definitely on the ground. I'm waiting for it to pop out behind these trees here. I think it's going to cross a road just in front of us. We got another tornado on the ground just to the east of us. That's that one we would have been at earlier, so a little bit of an outbreak happening here, but we've got a tornado moving our direction here. It's throwing trees right now, so we might want to deploy a probe here. Yeah, it's coming right for us here. We're going to drop our probe right here, and then we are going to get back into the Dom. Look at those trees going flying in this thing. All right, let's back up a little bit here. Probe is deployed on the ground. That tornado is coming for us right now. So we kind of want to point ourselves into this thing. It's getting closer and closer. Really close now. We need to drop down, so let's go ahead and do that. We're dropping it down. Dropping the Dom down now. I think it's going to cross the road right where we are. Maybe a little bit to our west. But we're completely dropped down on this thing. Look at the motion on that. Holy crap. And it just absolutely went south. Let's go ahead and pick this up. We did get an intercept on our probe. So we're waiting for this thing to pop back up. And we might be able to get back in front of this thing again if we don't get hit by hail when we're trying to pick this up right now. But yeah, look at that thing. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. That was a good intercept. We'll take that. We have our southeast option right now. I can't see if that tornado's still on the ground. I don't know where it's located. If it is, it's completely rain-wrapped at the moment. We're just going to kind of commit to this. Now, I've never been able to 0-meter a tornado with the Dom yet. We have a outbreak happening right now. We've got 3 tornadoes. We have a tornado just to our right. This is the one we got in earlier. We're going to try to get into it again. Slow down here. Where's it at? Right here. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Can't really see where it's at. It's close. It's close. Drop it down. Drop down. Drop down. It's here. I just don't know how close it is the problem. This is wild. It might be passing behind us. There's trees right there getting thrown around us. I think it passed behind us. It definitely did. Let's go ahead and undeploy here. And we have more tornadoes on the way from our location right now. Yeah, it's right behind us. I can hear it. There it is right there. Look at that thing cross. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! So we got an outside Winfield intercept on that one. Nothing too crazy. But we have another tornado headed this direction. Look at this down here. This is a wild one. I have never played this scenario before, so I'm completely blind to this. We're getting absolutely hammered by hail. Let's continue south. Let's try to get some pictures of this one right here for right now, just so we have it, and we can report that tornado. 2 tornadoes out there in the distance, still on the ground, long track tornadoes. That means if this thing produces, we might get another one. We are on a dirt road blasting east right now, and we do have a confirmed tornado still on the ground to the east, just behind the A-pillar there. I can't really see past it. You should be able to see it once we get down here to this next town, if it's still on the ground by then. But yeah, you can just see how low these clouds are right here. All the scud right there on the left of us. I don't know if it's still on the ground. Yeah, it's on the ground. It's right over there on the left. Tornado's still on the ground. We need to get north, and then we need to get east again. That's going to be the tough part, is getting north and then east. That one might have another tornado on the ground. This is just insane. And now we're in a tornado warning box. So that's for this one, I'm pretty sure, unless it's going to drop another one right here where we are on the south side. Look at the winds blowing into this thing right here. I think we're in a pretty good spot, if you ask me. No, that's not a power flash. That's the tornado right over there in the distance. Going to be really hard road option-wise to get back on this thing. We'd have to drop south on that, but we have really strong winds happening right here. I'm going to kind of turn around. I think we might have a tornado starting to form kind of right where we're at. And this is the nice thing about having the Dominator is that, man, you know you're going to be safe, and you can drop down if it does put a tornado down on top of us here. But right now, a very bad situation. You can just see the wind screaming into this thing right here, and look at the winds are really picking up. I just don't have any visual of a funnel or of a tornado right now, but I think it's imminent. The way the winds are being pulled into this thing right now, it looks like we're pretty close to one forming. This is just wild right here. Holy crap, dude. I don't see a tornado. I hear a roar, though, which is super scary, but it might just be all of the RFD on the backside of this thing whipping This is why I'm going to get into the vehicle right now to be a little safer here. But yeah, it's really intensifying here. We might drop south and then go to the east. The way this RFD is kicking around, there's got to be a tornado on the ground nearby. There just has to be. So we're just going to take this south and then get east. And hopefully we might be able to get some eyes on this thing. But right now we are just getting blown around like crazy. All right, it's another chase day. We have a whole new scenario here. We're going to try to get as close as we can to another tornado. Looking at radar, we have some storms starting to pop up just around Prairie Hills, but we can look at those dew points and the surface temps looking really favorable right around here. So I think we're going to continue south towards just to the west of Prairie Hills where that's happening. And look at all the Cape down here going absolutely crazy. And then the winds here, we don't really have a lot to check here except for some movement right around Prairie Hills here at the 850 millibar range. The 500 right here, we can really see that starting to kick in right nearby. We might even see some activity down here south as well. So as you can see, this is what the radar looks like as it moves into the area. So it's starting to get more organized. And not a lot of rotation happening yet. Looking on radar, we're starting to see some storms rotating right above us here as this thing is going to head towards Prairie Hills. I think we're going to drop south and then go a little more east towards Prairie Hills to be in a good spot because this hail core is coming. All right, we have stopped in the town of Prairie Hills here, and we have these cells going crazy. They are severe warned down to the south, moving our direction currently as it stands. So we should get some action here soon. Really hard to see here. We do have a tornado warning right here. If it's got a tornado in it, it's just going to be on our right-hand side. I just can't see a thing here with the visibility. So we're kind of blind to this, but I know that the rotation's a little further south if this thing is on the ground, which it might not be on the ground, but I see a lot of RFD flying around here, so we might be in a right spot. Let's see if we can see anything right here. We are right underneath the wall cloud right here. We've got a funnel. We've got a funnel coming down right here in front of us. We're going to be in a good spot for it here. Developing tornado. I don't see it on the ground here just yet. Man, it's really hard to make it out. Let's have a look-see. Hop out. There it is right there. It's just a funnel. It's not on the ground yet. We're going to go ahead and report that. It's moving right across the road here, though. Let's move a little further forward here. This thing is about to drop it. If it does, we're going to be in a good position here. Yeah, the rotation's right here. I just don't see any debris cloud on the ground yet. But the winds are definitely picking up where we're at here. Let's stop right here. And we can see it. Oh, I just got hit by a big old hailstone. There's the funnel right above us. Right above, and I'm getting hit by hail again. Tornado. I can hear it. I'm going to drop it down. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, no, it's on the ground here. We're going to go ahead and unanchor. We need to get further south and then east on this thing. But it dropped just where I thought it was going to. I wish I had better road options here, but I just don't. We need to get north to get back in the path of this thing. So we're on that dirt road that goes to the east, and we can see that wall cloud in the distance there. I've already reported it, took a picture of it. That indeed is what that lowering in the distance is right there. And it's moving our direction. It's not looking very good right now. Oh no, it's got a wall cloud on it. Okay, we're gonna take a picture of that, and we will report that wall cloud. So perhaps it is not done. I mean, look at this. It's just showing us this tornado warning here towards us. That's the wall cloud we just saw. So that is the rotation happening right there. We have a funnel right here. It's happening. Well, you can see it right there. I just can't get a picture of it just yet, but it is starting to happen. Oh man, it's a big one. It's coming down. There's the funnel. I'm going to report it. And it looks like it's moving kind of my way, a little bit more north maybe. Maybe we need to go a little bit further to the west. Not really sure. Is it on the ground yet? I don't think so. It's just a funnel right now. Let's wait and see what it does. Anything on the ground? I see no ground circulation happening there just yet. It's not condensed on the ground, but it's trying to. Come on, thing. You can do it. You can do it. I'm right back over here by these trees for any ground circulation. Still not seeing it, though. What is this thing doing? It's kind of moving more to the right now. You see that? Yeah. I don't think it's on the ground, though. It is a tornado. It's considered a tornado. Report the tornado. Yep, tornado on the ground right here. Just to our west. And it is getting completely condensed right there. There we go. All right, cool. Which way is it going? It's going kind of more to the north, isn't it? You know what we might do? We might drop a probe here, and then we're going to back up. Yeah, because that thing looks like it's going north. Let's hop in. I'm going to back up here. See what this thing does. It's got to kind of... We have to watch that funnel and see which way it's going, because these things are deviant. You see how it's still moving our way? It's not going north. It's going our way. I think this thing's snaking around on us here. We in a good spot here? I want to keep that right next to my mirror the whole time. That funnel. Big hail dropping off of this thing right here. I don't know what it's doing. Is it going to cross the road or is it going to stay north of us? I don't know. Man, what are you doing, tornado? Look at this thing going crazy here. It looks like it's kind of headed towards us, doesn't it, right here? I know I'm getting hit by the hailstone, but it's worth it. It is worth it. Look at that thing. Okay, yep. Okay, I'm getting back in. I think we might be in a good spot here. I don't know. Which way is it going? It's going to cross the road, I have a feeling. Right here. I know. Keep hitting me in the head with a hailstone. I don't care. Yeah, see the top there moving to the left? It's not moving that far north right now. Ah, we could just get inside this one. We got to wait for it to get a little closer. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get hit by hail. I don't care. Maybe back up a smidge, but look at the top. I think it's moving right for us. It looks like it's headed right for us, doesn't it? There's the actual condensation. Oh, yeah, it's moving for us. I think it's coming right at us here. I don't see it going left or right. It hasn't come down the hill yet. It's right above us. Look at this thing. This is wild. Okay, drop it down. Drop it down. We're going to drop it down here. Hope for the best. I think this thing's going to hit us. Or did it just rope out? It might have just roped out. Oh, man. That was close. That was super close. Yeah, I know we're low on fuel. Yeah, I didn't see it cross the road or anything. Did you? Is that it right there on the left of us? No. I don't know where it went. Let's unanchor here. Back up. Just a second. You hear that undeployment happening. That is a tornado. Right there on our left. It crossed the road right in front of us, didn't it? No, it's right here. It's just roping out. Look at that. It's right here. Look at that going straight up. It roped out right where we were. Oh, man. My luck. All right, chase day number 3. We've got low dew points up here, but down south, that's where everything is happening. All right, we've driven 500 kilometers in the game, so let's go ahead and shut off the engine. We're going to refuel. We're down here in Prairie Hills right now. Still need to make our way down south here, where those dew points are looking much better. On radar, it's a big old mess here. We're down here in Bridgetown. Everything is looking good for this southern setup here. And we also can see that those 500 millibar winds are starting to really push in here. Lower level jet is starting to show its face, pushing directly north down here as well. We do have a tornado warning in Eagle Cliff right now. We're still waiting for these storms down here. You're seeing that rotation starting to happen down south, so Eagle Cliff has one possibly on the ground from what we can tell right here, just off to our left over there. But we can't see anything from here. We're kind of close, but we're not going to jump on it. We now have a tornado warning for South Bay here. We're going to go ahead and start the engine up and get in a decent position here to try to intercept this tornado. This road might actually do it here if we make a left and go down this way. The wall cloud is just to our left here, so... All right, I'm going to pull over right here, and we're just going to watch this left-hand side here, because this is putting us right in position, right on that couplet. It's moving a little bit to the northeast of us here, but we need to be able to see what's actually going on here. We've got a funnel right above us here, right above us. This thing is going to drop a tornado down any moment, and it'll be just to our left, it looks like. I might actually put down a probe right here just in case. We're not trying to get a probe deployment, more so getting the Dom into a tornado. So let's get into position here. This could happen any moment right where we're at. Back up, back up, back up onto the road. Don't get stuck. I just don't see a tornado yet. Holy, dude, it's right above us. This thing could drop a tornado any moment right where we're at. All right, let's get back in. And we're looking for any spin up that's happening here. And it's going to get crazy really quick here. We've got no pickup value on the probe. That's good. That's actually going to help us out. Try to... Oh! Something happening behind us? Oh, it's over here. It's on the ground to the right of us. Okay, we got to go. Actually, let's get our probe. Tornado on the ground just to our left here. We're going to get a little further east if we can. I'm not really sure which way it's going, but yeah, it's right here to the left of us. No options really to get in this thing as of right now, but look at the RFD on this thing going nuts. So we need to go east and then get a northern road option to intercept. Look at that thing. That looks amazing. All right, we need a north option as soon as we possibly can here. All right, here's our north option coming up right here. We're going to try to make this before it crosses the road. It's still on the ground just to our west right now. Look at that thing. You can't even see the actual funnel there. Is it roping out? I hope it's not. It looks like it just roped out. Yeah, it did. Dang, man. Yeah, that dropped right next to us. There's nothing we could do. It was in a field. Wow, that was close lightning. It was in a field just to our east. So nothing we could do there. All right, this storm is no longer tornado warned, but it is severe warned. We're going to go ahead and continue north here. There's a gas station up on the left. We'll stop and get some fuel, and then we'll keep an eye on radar, and if we have to drop south, we can do that. We definitely have a funnel happening right here to the west of our position. It is a big one, too. Look at that funnel right there. We're going to report this thing. And I don't think it's on the ground yet as a tornado. I don't see any... Yeah, it's not fully condensed to the ground yet. It's just a funnel. But, man, talk about quickly wrapping up. That's exactly what this thing did. We were just north there at the gas station when we dropped down. We waited for a while for this thing to kind of sit here. But this thing is going crazy right now. It hasn't touched the ground yet that I can see. Yep, we got a tornado on the ground right there. Look at that thing. Holy crap, dude. It's right there in front of that farm that's to the west. And it's condensed. It has condensed. This is a beast. A beast of a tornado. Look at that thing. It's moving a little further south than we are at right now. So let's try to get a little further south so we get in this thing. This thing might be pushing the limits on a deployment. We're going to see what we can do. Let's hop out and look at it again. Which way is it going? It's going a little further to the south of us, getting hit by some hail here again. I'm not worried about that. Now it's kind of moving our way. I think we're in a good spot here with the Dom. We just need to keep an eye on this thing here. This is a violent tornado. This could be bad. This could be bad. Giant hailstones falling around this thing too. We've got gorilla hail. Giant, wow, stovepipe tornado just to our west. And I'm watching which way this thing's going. It looks like it's going a little south of us here. Just a bit south. Oh, hello. But not by much. We might want to be like right here. You know what? This intersection might be a good spot. I'm going to put my probe down right here. This is scary. This is scary. We are really close to this giant tornado right now. This thing it's getting wider. It is wedging out a little bit here. Okay, hop back in. I think we're in a good spot here. We're going to point our Dominator into this thing. I just don't know which way it's going. It might go... We're getting pickup value on this thing already. Already getting pickup value on it. Stop right here. Which way is it going? I think we're going to have to deploy here. Outer winds. Drop it down, drop it down, drop it down. We're getting pickup value on this thing. We're dropping it down. Violent tornado. I'm going to shut up. Listen to the roar of this thing. I don't know if we can get back in this thing or not. If we undeploy, we might be in a bad spot here with the amount of pickup value we're getting on that probe just to the right side there. I think we made the right call by just dropping down right here. And it's not picking up anything else now, so we can get out and look at this thing. Look at that monster! Yeah, it just went to the south of us, and then it went north. Isn't that weird? It just did a big, huge U-turn around us. That was a wild one. Holy crap. But we got the outer wind field intercept on that one. Really cool to be able to intercept tornadoes with the Dominator 3. Completely roping out right there. That was a quick one, man. It just touched down right there, and it just U-turned all the way around us. And sometimes that's the way it goes. If you guys are interested in Outbreak, be sure to wishlist it. I'll have everything linked in the description below. A big thanks to the Outbreak developers for allowing me an early look at not only Outbreak, but the Dominator 3. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.